Welcome to McDonald County Mustang Baseball live on kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the McDonald County and KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show of the McDonald County Mustangs. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And we welcome you for a beautiful night of baseball here in McDonald County. Zach Bertrand alongside
Eric, yeah.
Eric, the 12-3 Lamar Tigers make the trip down to McDonald County, as this one was rescheduled, I believe, correct?
No, it was actually supposed to be today, but in Lamar.
That's right. It was supposed to be in Lamar, but with all the weather and their field not being able to hold like ours does, they moved it down here. So we get another day of McDonald County baseball. Obviously, Tuesday night's game rained out in the top of the third inning between McDonald County and Cassville, as Cassville was ahead 8-0 when that one was called. Mustangs looking to get back on track with Chayton Banta on the mound tonight. Chayton, his last time out, looks good. I believe you were here for the last time Chayton was on the mound.
Yeah. Well, was it just me here?
I think because it might have been that Prairie Grove game.
Oh, yeah. I think it may have been that Prairie Grove game. So, yeah, pitched well. Did give up some runs, but, you know, unless you throw a no-hitter or a perfect game, you're going to give up some runs. So.
Yeah. So, like we said, Lamar comes in 12-3, a very good offense. I believe I saw they were averaging about 6-7 runs a game. Mustangs, I believe, averaging, I'm not sure, I think last I saw the Mustangs were averaging about 4 a game. So two very good offenses, especially as of late for the Mustangs. Over there in Carthage, put up 14 the other night. Obviously last night against Cassville struggled a little bit. But then the game before in CJ were able to put up a few runs against Carl Junction as well. So two very good offenses going at it. Two very good pitchers is on the mound today for the Tigers is... Who do you got over there?
Pitching is Gage Shaw.
Gage Shaw on the mound. So Banta versus Shaw. Mustangs versus Tigers right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network. Going to skip through the starting lineups and the national anthem and be back with some Mustang baseball right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine, too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized protection that puts your family first.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Danita Keaton.
A backer of McDonald County Sports is Specialty Risk Insurance with offices in Carthage, Sarcoxie, and Joplin. They want to wish all the athletes the best and congratulate them on their hard work. Specialty Risk Insurance offers coverage from farm and ranch plus agribusiness to Main Street commercial. Learn more online at specialtyrriskinsuranceagency.com or call them at 417-359-5470. Specialty Risk Insurance, where they practice new ideas with old-fashioned service.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 2918 East 20th Street in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Matco Heating and Cooling in Anderson believes in providing quality work with integrity at a fair price. They offer a variety of heating and cooling services, including a preventative maintenance plan starting at $15 a month with full system checkups, discounts on repairs, and a 24-hour response time for service calls. Information at www.mac-cohvac.com or 417-845-3285. They love their community and consider their customers their neighbors. And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. with ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
B&M and Yokohama Tires are proud to sponsor McDonald County Mustang Sports. Billy Martin and his crew have over 50 years of experience keeping your car, truck, or farm vehicles on the move. They offer roadside service, on-site farm service, and in-shop tire repair and sales. Located 3 miles west of Anderson on State Highway 76, or call B&M at 417-845-3566. B&M and Yokohama, cheering on the herd.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
Cooper Gear and Manufacturing is a sponsor of KNEO and the McDonald County Sports Network. They are a machine shop that cares for the McDonald County community and the McDonald County school system. That's why they're partners with the school system to offer an apprenticeship program to help young people get a quick start in the machining trade. For more information, call Cooper Gear and Manufacturing at 417-845-7433. Cooper Gear and Manufacturing, taking your ideas and making them reality.
Back here in McDonald County, getting set for a good one. Mustangs are going to be the visitors today, so they will be batting first, as this game wasn't originally scheduled to be played in Lamar, like we said. So going over their lineup first, batting first, playing shortstop is number 4, Persim Sosi. Number 5, Axton Bateman, batting second, playing left field. Hayden Lett playing center field, batting third. Chayton Banta batting fourth and playing as the pitcher today. Callan Goswick batting fifth, playing second base today. Noah McDonald batting sixth as the DH. Tim Pagel batting seventh and playing right field. Devin Epling batting eighth and playing second base. Brody Ressler catching, batting ninth. And Creighton Kasiski playing first base but not batting. And then Eric, if you want to go over the Lamar lineup for us.
Sure, give me just a second. Gotta write something down real quick. Okay, sorry. So leading off, playing shortstop, Trey Pitzenbarger. Batting second, playing right field, TJ Ansley. Batting third, playing second base, Cooper Hahn. Batting cleanup and playing first base, Corbin Steinkamp. Playing third base and batting fifth is Trent Torback. Pitching, batting sixth is Gage Shaw. Alex Workerson playing center field and batting seventh. Eli Hall playing as the designated hitter, batting eighth. Braden Wolf running out the lineup, playing left field and batting ninth. And then not batting is Toby Ansley, the catcher, for Lamar.
Persim Sosi, the first one to greet Gage Shaw. Strike one, tight and inside.
Missed Persim last week.
Yeah, Tuesday night against Cassville, was out with what I'd assume is an illness or maybe missed school that day, so wasn't eligible to play. 1-1 count to him now. That one tight on the inside for strike two. 1-2 count to Sosi, the leadoff batter. That one just fouled off from Sosi, kind of an emergency swing, as those first two strikes have been inside. So he kind of had to saw off that one. 2-2 count. I believe it should be 1-2 still.
Yep, 1-2.
So see, it's a fly ball into center field, and it'll drop down. And the Lamar coach saying, hey, why are we playing so deep? We'll bring up Axton Bateman, the left fielder for the Mustangs. So see good speed over there at first base. That one inside for ball one. Shaw not even checking on the runner. We're only one pitch in, obviously, but there you go. He takes his look now. But when he comes set, he doesn't look over once. Sosi takes off, sees that. Ball gets away from the catcher. He'll be in there safely. So now with a good bunt here, or just a ball hit the other way, Sosi's standing on third base with no outs, probably one. Bateman just trying to do a job here, move a runner over and into 90 feet closer. Shaw comes set, kicks and deals. Bateman fouls that one off for strike one. Beautiful day for baseball today. Nothing like Tuesday.
Nope, definitely not.
It was a little bit hotter when we first got here, but now this breeze has kind of chilled it off a little bit.
Yeah. Wind's blowing straight in from center field.
2-1. Bateman right back up the middle. Ball doesn't get down. Sosi didn't tag. Had to see it down, and he... Just a mental mistake there from Sosi for the Mustangs. I believe with that wind playing in, like you said, I thought that ball was going to die a lot faster than it did.
No, but person's got to know that, that he's in scoring position already, so doesn't have to push anything. Just stay there, and if it falls, then you can, adjust. But can't get picked off.
Right back up the middle off Shaw's glove, over to the second baseman, over to the first baseman for out number 3. So 3 hard hit balls this inning for the Mustangs, but nothing doing. There's a double play on a silly no tag, and then a ball hit right back up the middle. And that'll do it in the top of the first for the Mustangs. Head to the bottom of the first, the Tigers up to bat right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
B&M and Yokohama Tires are proud to sponsor McDonald County Mustang Sports. Billy Martin and his crew have over 50 years of experience keeping your car, truck, or farm vehicles on the move. They offer roadside service, on-site farm service, and in-shop tire repair and sales. Located 3 miles west of Anderson on State Highway 76, or call B&M at 417-845-3566. B&M and Yokohama, cheering on the herd.
A business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is 4 State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. 4 State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at 4stateprinting.com.
Back here in Anderson, Chayton Bantam back on the mound for his first inning of work. Well, I said back on the mound, but I forget. He hasn't pitched yet. We're the home team.
We're the
away team. Goodness, Zachary, get it together.
It's okay, I'll do it too, probably. And I'm sure the scoreboard, the scoreboard people may get it right.
Trey Pitzenbarger, TJ Ansley, Cooper Hahn up to bat. If anybody gets on, Corbin Steinkamp. Banta's first pitch in there for strike one looked good. Banta, the junior, not going to overpower you, but has pretty good velocity. That ball fouled off for strike two. Two good pitches back-to-back from Banta, get ahead 0-2.
And he's got some swing and miss stuff.
Yeah, he's kind of got
late movement,
heavy movement too.
Yeah.
He's got really any pitch in the chamber right now that he wants. 0-2 count, goes fastball in, gets Pitzenbarger swinging.
Watch Chayton's feet whenever he's out there on the mound. They're kind of pointed backwards.
Yeah.
At least his front foot is pointed towards shortstop.
And he's always from the stretch. No windup for Banta. That ball fouled off. Oh, nope.
Playable.
Epling coming over. Makes the catch for out number 2.
Good job to Epling there to put his hand out to know where the wall is. Then the ball gets thrown away down the right field line.
That's twice almost. The throw down on the drop third strike. The batter is walking to the dugout. Brody bounces it to Creighton.
Oh, no, he attacked him.
Cooper Hahn up now. Good miss there from Banta. Same spot on that one. It gets behind 2-0. Chayton Banta's first ball of the inning. Good pitch there. That one's got a little slide to it.
Our home plate umpire is kind of that traditional old-fashioned strike.
That ball hit down to Epling. Hahn, good speed, throw, play, catch made from Creighton Kaziski for out number 3. Good inning from Banta and good inning from the Mustangs. Devin Epling making 2 great plays, especially on the foul ball. We'll wrap it up and get us to the top of the second right here on the KNO McDonald County Sports Network.
A lot has changed in banking and finance since 1997, but at First Community Bank, our focus remains the same. Community. We believe that every business needs a good partner, and for more than 25 years, we've been that partner. We've built personal, long-lasting relationships. We've earned your trust. We have experience that you can count on. We care, and it shows. We look forward to many more years of being your trusted partner. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
And we're back here in McDonald County with Mustangs and Lamar tied at 0 after the first inning. Due up here for the Mustangs, Banta, Goswick, McDonald, and anybody's on, Tim Pagel. First pitch to Chayton is in there for strike 1. Cloud kind of blocking the sun right now from us. That pitch is too low for ball 1, so 1 ball, 1 strike. And then that cloud dissipates, and now the sun's beating down on it.
That announcer's jinx will get you.
That pitch is taken low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike for Chayton Banta. That slow balloon break, curveball taken high for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, if that ball would have been any lower, I think Chayton's got a batting practice off of a tee right there.
Yeah. That one's grounded back up the middle, hits the mound over to a shortstop who throws it away into the dugout, and Chayton's going to be on second base from the throwing error.
Trey Pitzenbarger on the error, the shortstop for the Tigers.
You know, when they were doing warm-ups earlier today, when they were throwing from first to third, they were throwing it pretty high. Now, granted, the third baseman was catching them, but they were higher than they probably needed to be.
Number 16, Caden Most, comes in to pinch run for Chayton Banta. Obviously, as the pitcher today, you don't want nothing to happen to him on the base paths. So I'm taking your inning.
You're good. Callan Goswick here for the Mustangs. Runner on second base. By way of the free pass there. Foul tipped into the glove for strike 1. Looking in for the sign. He's got it. He checks on the runner and throws. That one's lifted high and foul, and it's going to fall for strike 2.
You almost hope somebody get there and make that catch.
Yeah, because they had all their momentum running away from the play, so most could have very easily tagged up on that play. No balls, 2 strikes here on Goswick, with Most hanging out at second base. Here's the pitch. That one's lifted high and foul and out of play. Are those cars still parked over there by the gate? Oh, it looked like they may have moved. When I walked in, there was like 3 cars parked right next to the fencing there, and I'm like, that's not a very good place to park. Shaw looking in, not getting the pitch he wants, so time is eventually called. Goswick was, I think, just content to stand there and wait for him. He's got his sign now. Here's the pitch. That one's lifted high and foul and out of play. It's going to hit the road, then bounce back towards the stands here. Already had one kid getting the ball.
We've got no balls on the field either.
Oh, yep. Got it.
Somebody just throw that one from over here.
Coach has one. He's going to throw it in. So no balls, 2 strikes after all of that. Wind still blowing in from center field. Also got some tracks going on down the track football field.
Conference championships.
That pitch is taken high for ball 1. Now, did you look to see, was it junior high or was it high school?
Varsity.
Varsity, okay.
Sure was. Big 8 conference championships.
I know they really did have a conference championship for track. They don't really do one for any other sports. It's just whoever has the best record. But I guess you can't really do that in varsity.
You can't really do record in varsity, yeah.
Or in track. So with the man on second base, Shaw has slowed the game down significantly. That one's going to hit Goswick. That's something Goswick does pretty well.
He's really good at bat.
Gets on by way of hit by pitch. Really crowds the plate there.
Big opportunity for McDonald. If you get a bunt down here, move 2 runners over into scoring position.
Yeah.
Got to make sure you get the bunt down, though. Or if you can find a gap, you'll score 1 at most with Caden Most.
He does get the ball bunt down, and he might beat it out. He does beat it out.
That was a perfect bunt for McDonald.
It was. And even more so, that was a perfect hustle there for McDonald.
Lamar coach not happy with his defense right now. I'm going to come out and take him out and visit.
Yeah. It was really close. If we had replay, it could have been.
Yeah, honestly, I thought he would have been out.
Yeah, I thought he was too, but.
And the umpire kind of drew it out like he was going to call him.
Yeah. But also, I mean, that's what you want to do, though, for McDonald on the bunt is get the first pitch or get it down. The longer you have to sit up there and try to get it down, the harder it is. So now Tim Pagel here's got the bases loaded, no one out.
Hard hit ground ball, Tim.
Yeah. Ball in play should probably score 1 run. Don't know how well of an arm they have out in the outfield, but that one's back up the middle. It's not going to be in time, and no one's going to be out. Shortstop just couldn't handle the ball. It was pretty, like you said, really hard hit ground ball there up the middle, and it would have been a pretty good play for the shortstop to make because he had to slide, try to grab it, and then get it up, and he just couldn't get a hold of it, and that allows Most to come around to score. Goswick goes to third, McDonald to second, and Pagel on at first. That one's taken inside. Coach is like, what are you doing? That's a run. Let it hit you. Epling kind of jumped out of the way of that one.
We were always told in high school, if you jump out of the way of a hit by pitch with somebody running with bases loaded and runners in scoring position, you better hit the next one over the fence.
Yep. Put the ball in play, but it foul off of the netting here.
Fun fact, if I had a senior season, I probably would hold the Neosho High School record for most hit by pitches.
Now, why didn't you have a senior season there?
COVID.
Oh, okay.
I was a 2020 kid.
You know, they gave college all these extra years of qualifications, but they didn't want to let high school do it.
Ridiculous.
Strike 2 swinging there for Epling.
Good hack there from Epling.
Yep. But kind of just on the outside. Now choke up a little bit and just got to put the ball in play here. That one's fouled back and off the backstop here.
Are you getting a little feedback in your headset?
I am not. Are you?
A little bit. May just be the headset, though. Sometimes it happens.
It could just be you.
Yeah, too.
No, I hear the wind. That's all I hear. Oh, swinging strike 3. Epling goes down on the strikeout. He was out in front of that one. He saw it, but he couldn't wait back long enough.
Yeah.
Bringing up Brody Ressler.
Brody's had a good bat as of late. His hit ball's hard, just kind of right at people.
Yeah. Bases still loaded. Only 1 out here for Lamar. That one is fouled off, out of play for strike 1. I'm saying Shaw kind of just getting them the pitches just up there. Mustang's kind of out in front of it. If they can hold off and wait for it. That one's in there for strike 2. Brody doesn't have much room here now. He's got to hit the ball, put it in place somewhere.
Yeah, and I know you've already scored a run, which you're happy with to take the lead, but bases loaded, no outs. You probably got to put across at least 2 more here.
Yeah. Going to take a base hit, though. Or a mistake by Lamar. Now up here is Sosi. He did lead off the game with a base hit for the Mustangs, but then got doubled off on second after a fly ball caught that he thought was going to get down. So we'll take another base hit, though, for sure. Here's the pitch. Foul straight back, strike 1.
There's another cloud for us.
For now, yeah. You know, the first baseman's playing pretty deep.
Yeah.
Do you think about maybe pulling a bunt down the baseline with you and running?
If you were brave enough, I don't think I would as a coach, but I'm also not the coach of this team.
Swing and fouled out the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Be big strikeout here for Shaw to get. And, yeah, the Mustangs will have scored 1, but then all that momentum getting bases loaded, 3 outs, and by 3 strikeouts would be huge for Lamar. So you don't want to give them that. You want to put the ball in play and get a run in. That one's lifted high and up. It looks like it's going to be caught by the short second baseman. So bases loaded, Mustangs only get 1 out of it. That's going to have to settle for that for now. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on the KNEO Mustangs Sports Network. We'll be back.
A backer of McDonald County Sports is Specialty Risk Insurance with offices in Carthage, Sarcoxie, and Joplin. They want to wish all the athletes the best and congratulate them on their hard work. Specialty Risk Insurance offers coverage from farm and ranch plus agribusiness to Main Street commercial. Learn more online at specialtyrriskinsuranceagency.com or call them at 417-359-5470. Specialty Risk Insurance, where they practice new ideas with old-fashioned service.
As your trusted American Family Insurance agent located in Anderson, we're proud to protect your dreams. When you need a teammate that you can count on, we're here for you. Whether it's home, auto, life, business, or farm insurance, we'd love to help. Contact Chris Smith and his team today at 417-845-7060 or online at chrissmithagency.com. Go Mustangs!
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Back here in Anderson, Missouri.
Well, this is still my half of the game.
Yep.
Or inning. I'm kidding. I'm giving you a hard time. So this, after a long inning there for Chayton to kind of have to wait around for Steinkamp, Torbeck, and Shaw. First pitch taken for ball 1. That one's taken for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes here on the lefty Steinkamp. Ball 3 high. Chain doesn't want to walk with lead off after getting 1 run across. Gets the strike there on that one. 3 balls, 1 strike. That one's grounded to Epling. He's got it. He's going to throw over to first in time for out number 1. One out here.
Now batting number 6,
Trent Torbeck now up for Lamar. First pitch taken for ball. Torbeck looks like he's pretty tall down there.
Yeah, he's got good size. I remember seeing his name in basketball as well.
That one's over the outside corner for strike number 1. He's got the pink batting gloves, orange oven mitt. That one's grounded. Hot shot to Epling. Epling couldn't find it, so Torbeck gets on.
Epling's had a busy day.
Yeah, that was a hot shot. You kind of just got to stick your glove out there and knock it down. Swung on strike 1 to Shaw. And Torbeck's going to steal second. Chayton kind of just, looked once and then turned his head, and that's when Torbeck kind of went. If Chayton kind of would have stepped off just a tad bit sooner, they probably would have been able to get him out. That pitch is in there for strike number 2. Banta looking for the strikeout here. And strike 3. That's 2 down here in the inning. Now up Wilkerson.
He's got the farm gloves on.
Wilkerson, the center fielder. What's he play in football? Because he
quarterback.
Yeah, so he's quarterback too, isn't he? That pitch is taken too high for ball 1. So you probably know he has probably pretty good arm out in center field.
Good speed too, and especially in that Lamar offense, you need that from your quarterback.
Ground ball to, and got the out at first place. Great throw by Epling and great catch by Creighton Kaczynski over there out at first base. So no one comes around. Lamar strands 1. You're watching Mustangs baseball on the KNEO Mustangs Sports Network. We'll be back for the 3rd inning.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
As your trusted American Family Insurance agent located in Anderson, we're proud to protect your dreams. When you need a teammate that you can count on, we're here for you. Whether it's home, auto, life, business, or farm insurance, we'd love to help. Contact Chris Smith and his team today at 417-845-7060 or online at chrissmithagency.com. Go Mustangs!
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Back here in Anderson, Missouri, getting set for the top of the 3rd inning. Bateman, Lett, and Banta due up. If anybody gets on, it'll be
Goswick.
Goswick, thank you. Gage Shaw back out on the mound for the Tigers.
That one's right
Bateman
behind us.
comes out straight up and over our heads, just a little long. Bateman, the batter, speedy left fielder. That ball popped foul again.
And Bateman has a little bit of power too if he can get a hold of one.
He does. With the wind blowing the way it is today, though, I feel like it's going to be hard to get one out of here.
Yep.
It's really just swirling up there and pushing in as well.
Kind of reminds me of the old San Francisco when it gets up in the just pop up that gets up there. They call it the San Francisco dance, or the Bay Area dance.
Yeah.
Because you don't know where the ball's going to come down. Bateman gets on by way of the hit by pitch. So, as we've talked about before, hit by pitches come around to haunt you. So in that last half inning, Goswick got on by hit by pitch and got to 3rd, which eventually had Banta score.
Bateman takes off, pitch up and in. He'll be there safely. So Hayden Lett now with a big chance to do a big job.
If he can hit it hard down the first base line, the first baseman's playing off and really shallow.
The right fielder as well. He tried to. He was trying to go the other way. Was a little bit behind it.
If you could poke it right through that hole, I mean, he could be running for a while. Bateman could score from second on a ball down the first base line.
Take. That was always a tough pitch to take.
Yeah, because it's running away from you, and it looks good, but it's not.
Two-one count on the way. 3-1 for Lett. Another good take. He wanted that one.
Yeah.
Sat back on it.
Hayden take a strike here.
3-1 count. On the way to Lett. Bateman, the runner on second base. Nobody out. Lett fouls off the 3-1 pitch. Makes it 3-2.
As you said, a beautiful day out here. Slightly cloudy. Is the rain gone now for a while?
It should be. I hope so.
I believe Joplin, this was the wettest season in Joplin for a very long time. I think I saw recently.
3-2 count. He does go the other way. Up in the air. Right fielder comes in, makes the catch. Bateman going to tag. He'll be there standing up. Big job done there by Hayden Lett.
Now, another ball in play should score a run here.
Banta can really help himself out, give himself a 2-0 lead.
Although the entire infield's playing in, so, but when they do play in like that, it kind of cuts down their range a little bit. First one's low and away. And as we've seen, Shaw kind of slows everything down a lot whenever there's people on base.
1-0 count on the way. Banta just behind the fastball, up and in.
So far, Shaw not really blowing it past anybody. Mustang just kind of either a tad bit early or a tad bit late. Squares around a bunt.
Gets it down. Bateman breaks home. First baseman had to focus on stepping on the bag. Doesn't matter how the job gets done as long as it gets done.
Is that the catcher?
Banta just did that. Callan Goswick up to bat now. Two outs, Callan Goswick the batter. Here, Coach Alaba telling Callan, hey, finish with two hands.
Yep, he kind of did that earlier too.
And that ball hit hard down the line, just foul.
Just barely broke foul there, maybe 2 feet from the base.
Are we sure it wasn't fair?
I don't know.
0-2 count, 2 outs on the way from Shaw. That one fouled off from Goswick. Goswick did this last time, got behind 0-2 early, then fought his way back to a 1-2 count and then was hit by a pitch.
You know, in that Carthage game, we had where we were sitting, we kind of had the line right down third base.
Yeah.
So anything down that line, it was a perfect angle.
0-2 count on the way from Shaw again. Goswick gets hit again.
Callan's good at getting those, getting on base. McDonald had a single. That
down low.
I don't know if you saw the pitcher that time, but he kind of just, when he was looking back towards second, he kind of was just hanging his head there and like not.
I think he may be looking over his other shoulder at the runners on first when he does that.
Yeah, he does. But it just looks like he's hanging his head a little bit lower.
Goswick takes off. He's in there safely as the throw's offline. Goswick, sneaky speed.
Yeah.
Sneaky speed.
Base hit here could potentially score him. You got the lines pretty wide open, actually.
McDonald's had a good bat as of lately, too.
Yeah, and he does like to go up the middle.
And that shortstop playing almost kind of behind the bag there.
Yeah.
Second baseman playing close as well. Donald down the line. Left fielder gives chase. That'll be foul off into the bullpen.
Much better there waiting on that pitch, but he didn't wait quite long enough, but he did wait. Earlier he was way out in front of that pitch.
Yeah.
And swung and missed. This time he waited for it just a little bit longer. And when it's slow and coming in, how that was, it's hard to wait long enough, but if you do, you can really put a drive in it because it was hanging up there.
2-1 on the way outside for ball 3. 3-1 count, 2 outs for the Mustangs.
Love to see Tim get another base hit there.
Lead.
Get a at bat here.
3-1 on the way from Shaw. McDonald swings through it for strike 2. 3-2 count, 2 outs. Big pitch coming up here.
You'd expect, well, he's gotten a swing and miss out of that slow changeup or curveball, but he also can get it from the high fastball.
Shaw gets McDonald to swing through.
Goes for the slow breaking ball.
But the Mustangs do put up another run, making a 2-0 lead headed to the bottom of the third right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Back here in Anderson, Eli Hall, the leadoff batter for the Tigers. Chayton Bento back out for his 3rd inning of work. Has looked good so far. This sun's getting really bright, I tell you what.
It is.
Good pitch taken for ball 2.
Look, it's almost as if that's a big, giant, glowing, hot, fiery ball of
why'd they decide to make it so hot?
liquid magma.
2-0 count on the way. Hull swings through for strike 1. Banta kind of living down and away all day long. Has worked well for him today, though. Big gap in right center for the Mustangs. Let's kind of playing over. That ball pops straight up. Creighton Kaziski crashing in. It'll be foul for strike 2. Two count on the way. Hole the batter. Emergency soft swing for a foul ball.
Yep.
And it stays at a 2-2 count.
Brody couldn't really find it, but it had went foul before he got up.
That one fouled straight back at you. Did you even move?
I did not.
What a man.
That time, it it was too
What
far
a
up.
man.
If it would have been right at me, maybe, but that one was a little bit high.
It's all right, folks. Not all of us can be arrogant and not flinch with a baseball coming straight at us.
Oh no, I flinch half the time whenever I know whenever there's like 3 walls in front of me, I flinch.
You know what the worst is? Is down there at Arkansas, how those seats are like field level. So I foul one straight back. Jump out your skin.
At the U of A or Naturals?
Northwest Arkansas.
Okay,
the Naturals, yeah. 2-2 count on the way from Banta. Breaking ball fouled off again. Ground ball play made by Corbin Sanderson. Gets it to Banta. Doesn't count as an out.
Have you been to a banana ball game before?
I have not. I want to go, though.
I do too. But
We're supposed to be playing up in St. Louis in June.
yeah,
Banta slips on that one.
they're pretty tickets are pretty sold out, I think.
Yeah, they're pretty heavy on the price too.
Well, they're I think you may have been looking at a third party, because I thought so too. And then when I was watching them, and they have tickets like $30.
Oh.
But you get them from the Banana Ball Company itself. If you go through like a third-party seller or something like that, then that's when they get expensive.
Braden Wolf, the next batter. His hole draws the walk.
It was a good pitch there by Chayton, just maybe a tad bit outside. I think there has been some games where that has been called a strike.
Another pickoff from Banta. Have you seen the new question going around the internet?
I have not.
The 100 men versus 1 gorilla.
Oh no.
Who would win in a fight? That's been, I don't know why. It's just been the huge question around the internet. What would you think?
Well, it depends on what kind of, is it like me? If it was 100 men like me, then probably the gorilla. If it was 100 men like Chuck Norris, well, Chuck Norris.
What about 100 Lawrence Taylors?
Who's Lawrence Taylor?
You know who Lawrence Taylor is?
No.
Okay. Well, never mind.
Is that
Sorry,
basketball?
Football.
Oh.
It was a linebacker for the Giants.
Oh, well, there's your problem. It's the Giants.
He's one of the greatest linebackers of all time. Oh.
Navarro Bowman.
Another bunt shown. 2-1 count to Wolf. Good crowd from both sides here. McDonald County, obviously the home squad. Well, technically the home squad, but not on the scoreboard. Bunt shown again. Strike 2 taken. Throwback from Wrestler, not in time. Good crowd from Lamar as well. A couple people made the trip.
Yeah, several people.
A lot of grandparents I see, a lot of parents.
You know, they're giving them the out or the sacrifice, but now with 2 strikes, he's probably going to be off.
Runner takes off
Foul
and
ball.
fouls it off. Speaking of our Lamar crowd, for those of you from Lamar tuned in, we want to welcome you to the KNO McDonald County Sports Network. I'm Zach Bertrand alongside
Eric again.
Two count again from Banta. Runner gonna not take off. His Banta will pick back.
Good idea there, though. Maybe
sometimes you catch them napping. Yeah, in the first movement, they see they take off.
Yeah. Oh, my phone just fell out of my lap. Hopefully it didn't break.
Oh, you got an OtterBox. You're fine. 3-2 count. Runner going to be, well, technically not on the move, I guess, because there's only nobody out, but. And ball 4 kicks away from Brody.
Two walks here.
2 walks, yeah. 2 walks this inning for Banta.
No one out.
Trey Pitzenbarger, the leadoff batter for the Tigers.
Getting to the heart of the lineup here for Lamar, so you want to get these outs here without giving up too many.
Pitzenbarger gets the bunt down.
Yeah.
The play not made by Callan's got to get to first base on that.
Yep. You got to, that's one thing the Mustangs have had trouble with, is getting that out on the sacrifice. Kellen Goswick there, he got to be busting it as soon as the pitch is thrown. And he sees that the bunt's coming down.
Pitch there from Banta. They haven't scored a run, have they?
They have not.
So, yeah, I was going to say, the scoreboard says 2-1, but.
No, it's still 2-0. Bases are loaded, though. No one out.
Two-one count. Is Coach Allenbaugh going to call a timeout? Walk out to the mound, discuss with his defense for a second what the game plan is here.
And you know, seeing how far Goswick was playing over there, it might just be better just to have Creighton stay home and just stay there and let the pitcher or the first baseman or third base, not third baseman, but the short catcher. I'll get one of those positions right here eventually. Make that play, because most of the time the first baseman isn't gonna. Like, if the first baseman gets it, he's already at first base.
Yeah, they're going to have to bunt that pretty hard to get it to him.
Yeah. But here, you got to just limit the damage. So far, no damage. Nothing's come across yet, but Mustangs have to play clean baseball here in this half inning. Got a 1-ball, 1-strike count.
1-1 count on the way from Banta. Ground ball hit to shortstop. Sosi, long throw, not going to be there in time. As a run scores for the Tigers. That was TJ Ansley on the RBI single. I'll count it as a base hit. It's a tough play.
It was.
Good strong throw from Sosi, running the other way, though, is Cooper Hahn, the second baseman, up to bat now. Still nobody out for the Tigers, so something big could be in the works.
I say the bad thing, they haven't hit the ball out of the infield
Hahn
yet.
Down the left field line.
Now they have.
2 runs going to score. Bateman getting the ball in, gets it to third. That runner will be there safely, and Hahn will be safely at second base. 2 RBI double for Cooper Hahn, and the Tigers have put across 3 here, still with nobody out. Corbin Steinkamp. Next batter up, big lefty.
And see, this is difference. You know, Mustangs had bases loaded, no one out, and score 1.
And we talked about it, too, when they put the 1 across. You maybe want to score 2 more.
Yeah.
But you'd still be at a tied game here.
Or, no, we would be up by 1 if we had scored 2. Even just if we scored 1 of them, yeah. But
2-0 count. So a good pitch to drive something here for Steinkamp.
And this has kind of been what happened, you know, with the Mustangs. Kind of have one inning that kind of just gets away from them. And up until that last hit by Hahn, ball had not left the infield.
Yeah. 3-0 count to Steinkamp. Jaden Banta still trying to work his magic.
You can see here that Lamar's kind of not been swinging at those close pitches that they were swinging at earlier to get the strikeouts or the, put them in a hole.
Three-one on the way. That ball hit right into the Lamar dugout. I don't believe anybody was struck by it.
No, it hit the fence.
Okay, I was gonna say I saw somebody fall, so I hope not. Time taken by the batter. That ball hit right back up the middle, let crashing in. Stopped coming, and then
I don't know why he kind of just stopped there to let it fall. Now, granted, we can't see if it was going to fall anyway or not.
looks like Devin Epling going to move to the pitcher now for the Mustangs. So with that, we'll step away with a quick break right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized protection that puts your family first.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Nothing is more important than providing fresh, clean water for your family or farm. Houston's Pump Service is unique in the industry with expertise in both well and water treatment systems, offering state-of-the-art water systems for existing or new construction, residential or farm. They have experience navigating state regulations and maintain your well throughout the life of your system. HoustonPumpService.com on Facebook or 417-775-5770. Houston's Pump Service, supporting Mustang sports and rooting on the herd.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 2918 East 20th Street in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Back here in Anderson. Bottom of the third, Tigers have already put 4 across. Still nobody out, 2 runners on. Trent Torbeck, the batter. Working against Devin Epling. Epling finds the strike zone for strike 1. Epling had a rough outing last time. In Carthage, just couldn't find the zone. They brought him in as the closer and then had to bring Kim Compton in after. Good move from Epling.
The coach knew it, right? As soon as he turned and threw it away, or threw it around.
The runner was trying to argue that he didn't even tag him, but ball gets away from Brody. Runner kind of hesitates.
Yeah, good hustle there by Brody and Epling to get keep the runner at third.
1-1 count to Torbeck. Swung through for strike 2.
So far, Epling's looked much better than that outing at Carthage.
Yeah.
Now, granted, he's still pitching, but so far he's looked much better.
1-2 count, 1 out. That one inside for ball 2.
I think if that's half an inch or
because she was
inch,
calling
yeah,
those to start the game.
Half an inch or an inch further to the plate side, that's a strike. And I think she calls it too.
2-2 count from Epling. Down low for ball 3.
So you got to throw whatever pitch you can throw for a strike. Now Shaw, the pitcher.
Great play by Brody.
Yep.
That one kind of happened quick. Sorry, there was no call on that. Just kind of happened quick and was letting it play out.
Yeah.
The wrestler gets the ball to Epling in time for out number 3, but the Tigers do score 4. Headed to the top of the 4th right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
Hinson Electric, a family-owned and operated business, is proud to support the McDonald County Mustangs. Hinson Electric has the experience needed to get the job done right the first time. They offer 24-hour emergency service and can take care of all your electrical jobs, including commercial, industrial, and residential electric wiring and maintenance. Call Hinson Electric today at 417-223-4507 for your free estimate. Go Mustangs!
As your trusted American Family Insurance agent located in Anderson, we're proud to protect your dreams. When you need a teammate that you can count on, we're here for you. Whether it's home, auto, life, business, or farm insurance, we'd love to help. Contact Chris Smith and his team today at 417-845-7060 or online at chrissmithagency.com. Go Mustangs!
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
And I'm like, those.
Tim Pagel. Oh, sorry, go ahead. It's your inning.
Oh, all good.
I think also, by the way, I think Cooper Hahn has come in to pitch for the Tigers.
Yep. So Mustangs now trail though by 2 here. Damage was only 4, so not too bad there for Mustangs. As you said, Tim Pagel is up to bat here, and Cooper Hahn is out on the mound for. First pitch is taken for a ball, and on deck circle is Connor Gill. Lifted, high and foul. Strike one on Tim. Here's the pitch. Taken high and outside for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike on the Mustangs leadoff hitter here in the top half of the fourth. And that is correct. The top half of the fourth. Mustangs are the visitors in this game tonight. Here's the 2-1 swung on for strike 2. It's a late decision there to swing. Kind of helped out the pitcher there, because I don't know if that would have been called a strike. It may have been, but so Tim's got a battle here now. Ball 3 taken high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I wouldn't take that pitch, though, again, Tim, because that could have been called a strike very easily. But Tim will draw the leadoff walk here. Now up for the Mustangs, Connor Gill. Coach is, okay, I was going to say, is Coach coming in to talk to the umpire to make the switch or to talk to Connor? And it looks like he's talking to the umpire. So I'll pencil Gill in at Epling's place in the batting lineup. Tim Pagel on base. Swung on strike 1 to Gill. No balls, 1 strike. Fouled off. Tim was running on the pitch, but has to go back. I don't think I've seen Tim steal a base before.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, I forgot it was even Tim over there when he took off running.
Oh. I put that down as a ball, and it was a strike for the swing and the foul. So Connor in an 0-2 hole here. We'll see if Tim decides to take off again. I hazard to guess he probably won't. Pitch is taken for high and outside. Heard the shooting pistol go off down at the track from up here.
Yeah.
One ball, 2 strikes here.
If I didn't have to get out of here early, I'd go check out the track meet. But
yeah.
Got baseball practice of my own tonight. Got to lead the Neosho Baseball Academy to a 12U championship this year, Eric.
Okay. Are we going to see you in Williamsport? Or is that not? Are you guys not Little League?
No, it's Little League.
Okay.
We'll see. This is the first year the Neosho is doing rec balls, having like a tournament style kind of thing.
On the swing and miss, Tim does advance to second. Gill is out on the strikeout. Brody due up here now. Put the ball in play here, Brody. Probably get Tim over to third base at least. Pitch is taken high for ball 1. Tim not taking a very big lead out there at second. Takes a little bit bigger. That one's taken low for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes here for Brody. Brody can be selective here.
2-0 count, a good count to try and find something to drive.
Swung on for strike number 1. It's a good swing there, but just missed the bat completely. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch is high and inside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4.
Attaboy. Good AB from Brody Wrestler.
Now up is Persum. Sosi. So I asked you earlier, but I'm going to ask you again just because it's something interesting. You can answer, though, because you know the answer now.
I can answer, I can't.
No, you can.
Okay.
So I asked you who has who's broken up the most perfect games by way of a home run each time.
Well, I'll tell you who I really did say was Barry Bonds, because my logic was he has the most home runs all time, so why wouldn't he break up the most perfect games? But Ricky Henderson with 81.
Leadoff home runs.
81 leadoff home runs. That'll do it. Ooh, look, that one didn't even make you flinch either.
Well, that
one was a little further down.
It was, and I was kind of looking, like I saw that it was foul, so I started looking down at my scorebook here, which is right now is just a notepad with me writing stuff down. Didn't have time to go get a new scorebook.
Got ruined in the almighty storm.
Well, and that was actually my last 2 pages, I think. Strike 3 swinging for Persum, so and he goes down for the second out here in the inning. Persum's kind of giving Axton a little bit of a scouting report on the pitcher there. So now it's going to take a mistake or probably an extra base hit here for the Mustangs to score a run. We saw Bateman clear the bases last week at Carthage with just a hard hit ball out over the center fielder's head. That one he's swinging and reaching for strike 1. He's kind of way out ahead of that one. Shaw kind of taking his time, getting the pinch he wants. And he's finally got it. Bateman in no hurry. Swung on strike 2. It looks like the Shaw here, you said it was the new pitcher, has that go up and you know, at the top of the strike zone and make them swing for it. So Axton here now has to be patient and make the pitch come to him. Both Brody and, that one's lifted high and not very deep in the infield and caught by, I guess that's the third baseman. So Mustangs go quietly, leave 2 stranded here in the 4th inning. Still trail 4-2. You're watching Mustang Baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network.
A backer of McDonald County Sports is Specialty Risk Insurance with offices in Carthage, Sarcoxie, and Joplin. They want to wish all the athletes the best and congratulate them on their hard work. Specialty Risk Insurance offers coverage from farm and ranch plus agribusiness to Main Street commercial. Learn more online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com or call them at 417-359-5470. Specialty Risk Insurance, where they practice new ideas with old-fashioned service.
Nothing is more important than providing fresh, clean water for your family or farm. Houston's Pump Service is unique in the industry with expertise in both well and water treatment systems, offering state-of-the-art water systems for existing or new construction, residential or farm. They have experience navigating state regulations and maintain your well throughout the life of your system. HoustonPumpService.com on Facebook or 417-775-5770. Houston's Pump Service, supporting Mustang sports and rooting on the herd.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Mac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Mustangs do trail 4-2. Due up now is Shaw, then Wilkerson, and then Hull. Epling still out on the mound for the Mustangs. Had a perfect inning last half inning. First pitch taken for ball. Want to thank some of our sponsors: Hinson Electric, Big Nickel, Houston Pump Service, 4 State Printing, McDonald County Chamber of Commerce. Here's the one pitch. Lifted high and foul and out of play and just a little bit behind us for strike number 1. Banner Church of the Nazarene, Crowder College, Chris Smith, American Family Agent, Christian Healthcare Ministries, First Community Bank, Missouri Southern State University, Patterson Heights Baptist Church, and Mustang Gardens are some more of our sponsors. Go over a little bit more of those here in just a little bit. And a 1-ball, 1-strike count here on Shaw, who was at bat when Mustangs got, who was that? Hahn trying to score. Strike 2 swinging. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Shaw. That one's lifted high in the infield. Persom's coming in to catch it. He's got it, and that's out number 1. Out number 1, fly out to the shortstop. Alex Wilkerson was thrown out on a nice play by Epling in the, I believe it was the 2nd inning. First pitch swung on, strike 1. More of our sponsors are Cornerstone Bank, Matco Heating and Cooling, B&M, Yokohama Tire, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Danita Keaton Shelter Insurance. Fouled off, out of play for strike 2. Mac Electric, who they earned their paycheck.
Yeah, they've been big the past couple days.
This past couple days, yeah. KSN, KOD, ETV, Cooper Gear, Northwest Arkansas Naturals, ProLube Maintenance Center, Happy A Company, Specialty Risk Insurance, and the McDonald County Telephone and Internet. That one's taken for a ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Wilkerson. Who's got the farm gloves on, like you said earlier. Foul tipped, just out of the glove, though, for Brody. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And it looks like Wilkerson does not use the running glove either. Old school, it looks like. If he was really old school, though, it would be no gloves. That ball gets down into the field or fence, so Wilkerson's going to have a 1-out double.
Good piece of hitting there from Wilkerson.
Yeah, just put it right back up the middle, practically, for a double. Now Hull, who walked and scored the first run in that last half inning for Lamar. So Hull really didn't have to do a whole lot except stand up there. First pitch taken for a ball. That one's lifted foul for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Hull. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1 runner on second. Pitch taken outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wind still blowing in from center field. Here's the pitch. Grounded to pitcher. He's going to look the runner back to third or second, but he's still going to advance anyway. On the throw over to first base. In time for the out, though. 2 outs here. So if Epling can get Wolf here without giving up anything, he will have pitched 2 perfect innings here, really. Got to get Wolf in there for strike 1. Wilkerson kind of coming almost halfway down to on the pitch. Here's the pitch taken, ball 1. I say halfway, it's probably about a quarter of the way.
1/16.
1 ball, 1 strike here to Wolf. Oh, that one looked like a really good pitch. Must have been a little bit too high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike. And grounded foul. Worked it to a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Not sure if there's a JV game coming in after or not.
I think so.
Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted, foul. And the payoff pitch is on its way, and it is, low and outside. Runner's coming, he's going to score. Wilkerson does come around to score, unfortunately. And Wolf is now on first base. Brody's got to stop those though.
Yeah.
They've given up too many runs, on pass balls like that, and too many bases. First pitch to Pinsenbarger is taken for a ball, and then on the pitch, Wolf takes it second. Just worry about here the batter here, not Wolf, and that one gets past Brody for ball 2. Brody's got to stop that one too. He had it stolen already, but you've got to stop him. Can't get lazy back there, even if the guy is already on the third base. Not that Brody was being lazy, just gotta stop all of them. 3 balls. But if you ask Brody, he'll be the first to tell you that he has to stop those.
Yeah.
So. That one, when you've missed as bad as Epling has in these past couple at bats, you're not going to get those close pitches like that. And so Pitsenbarger walks on 4 straight pitches. Now TJ Ensley. And as Coach just said, there's 2 outs, so you don't worry about the guy on first base. Just focus on the guy at the plate here and get him out. And the guy on first base doesn't matter. Throw over to first is not in time. swung on for strike one. Here's the pitch. Swung on strike two.
Good pitch.
Yep, great pitch there. No balls, 2 strikes. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Upling steps off and kind of just turns and watches the guy run to third or second, which is fine. Just don't throw it because then the guy at third here can make a break for home. Here's the pitch, grounded back up the middle, and both runs are going to score now. And on the throw, who was that? Ansley goes to second. That's why you got to cut that off and not allow him to get to second. So both runners score now, Pitzenbarger and Wolf. And so 3 runs have come across, and it opens up a 7-2 lead here for Lamar. Devlin pitched well, was one strike away from getting out of it with only giving up the 1. But a perfectly placed base hit allows a run to score, or allows 2 runs to score. But we got a pitching change. Cam Compton's coming in, so we'll step away. You're watching Mustang Baseball on the KNO Mustang Sports Network.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Nothing is more important than providing fresh, clean water for your family or farm. Houston's Pump Service is unique in the industry with expertise in both well and water treatment systems, offering state-of-the-art water systems for existing or new construction, residential or farm. They have experience navigating state regulations and maintain your well throughout the life of your system. HoustonPumpService.com on Facebook or 417-775-5770. Houston's Pump Service, supporting Mustang sports and rooting on the herd.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Lamar has scored 3 runs in this half inning, looking to do some more. But Kim Compton is out on the mound now for the Mustangs to close out this inning. Got a man on second still. First pitch taken to Juan, ball 1. Fouled off here at the plate for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs have scored, as I said. Some well-placed base hits here and a passed ball have allowed 3 runs to come across. Here's the pitch behind Juan, and that ball gets past Brody and allows Ensley to move up to third. So 2 balls, 1 strike here on TJ Ensley. It's Cam Compton. Got to be a wall back there now. Got a runner on third and he's looking to come in. Ball 3 taken low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Foul and lifted out of play for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good pitch there to go off speed there on Juan. Is it Juan or?
Han.
Han. Here's the pitch. Ball 4 inside. Han walks. Now up for Steinkamp. Courtesy runner comes in for Han since he is out there pitching. Here's the pitch, grounded back up the middle, right over the base. Can't come up with it is Coswick, and Ansley comes around to score on the base hit up the middle. Moving to second is Han, and Steinkamp goes to first. Hit it right where they needed to, just couldn't make the play there. Had to avoid the bag, avoid the runner. That pitch is over for strike 1 to Torbeck. Pitch taken outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Torbeck. Here's the pitch, taken low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Definitely don't want to walk the bases loaded.
Definitely not.
3 balls, 1 strike. And these pitches are non-competitive pitches, which means Torbeck doesn't have to do, it's not even tempted to swing at them. Here's the pitch. That one is high for ball 4. And Cam has walked the bases loaded. And Lamar has batted around. It seemed like it's been forever since Shaw popped out to Pursom, but after that, 1 man got on, 2. So yeah, all these runs have scored with 2 outs, except the first run. But the last 3 runs have scored with 2 outs. And so let's see, Shaw is back up now. Takes the first pitch, strike 1. That one's gets away and rolls all the way around the backstop, and nothing Brody can do about that one. It allows Han to come around and score. That one kind of just hit the wall and then just rolled all the way around to the other side. Everybody moves up a spot, but now it's 1 ball, 1 strike here. 5 runs have came across. Fouled off at the plate for strike 2. Strike 3 looking, and Cam strikes out Shaw for the 3rd out of the inning, but 5 runs do come across, and Lamar now leads 9-2. You're watching Mustang Baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
A business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is 4 State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. 4 State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at 4stateprinting.com.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
Back here in Anderson, Missouri, getting set. This inning due up for the Mustangs is Hayden Lett, Chayton Banta, Callan Goswick, and if anybody gets on, Noah McDonald. As there's a giant bee under her feet right now, but not anymore. Hayden Lett.
We need those bees, though.
But they hurt.
Well, if you bother them.
Well, good thing he's not going to be bothered now.
Who's that? This is Lett, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Hayden Lett, the batter, the center fielder for the Mustangs.
One strike.
Cooper Hahn still out there on the mound as Lett swings through that one for strike 2.
Hahn gets the ball and he's ready to go as soon as he catches that ball.
0-2 count on the way. Lett smashes one into left field. That ball going back. You can pucker up and kiss that baby goodbye. Hayden Lett, his second home run of the season. As Lett puts a charge into that one with an 0-2 count. And the coach is letting his pitcher know, hey, you left that one a little up. As the College of the Ozarks commit leaves the yard for the second time this season.
Both times here in McDonald County and both times over the tall left field wall.
You know, if I'm the left fielder out there, I'm more upset that my center fielder didn't let me know I was closer than the wall as he kind of collided going back for the ball. But that ball had plenty of distance from Lett. Chayton Banta, the next batter up. 0-2 count, leadoff home run this inning for Hayden Lett. Ball one taken there from Banta.
Well, usually it starts with a bloop and a blast, but we'll take a blast and several bloops and another blast.
Or we'll just take a blast and then another blast and then another blast and just keep the line moving that way, huh? 1-0 count on the way to Banta, ball 2 up high. Two count on the way. Ball 3 down low.
You know, one thing I noticed we don't have out here, we don't have our distances on the field.
Yeah. I'd say it's probably, what would you say, like 330 down the line, 325?
I don't know.
At least.
I'm not a good judge of measurement unless it's a foot. I can judge a foot of tape pretty well.
3-2 count now to Banta after the foul ball.
When I was in school, I had to map out a set for a show we were doing, and so I had to have a foot apart, steps that were a foot, wide, and so I was laying down the tape and wasn't using any tape measure or anything. And Hahn comes back and strikes Banta out on a high strike that probably would have been ball 4. But, our teacher didn't think it was a foot, so he got a tape measure, and every single one of them was a foot. It's pretty easy to figure out what a foot is, with tape.
Yeah. Goswick fouls that one off. Strike one.
Goswick has been on twice today, both by way of hit by pitch.
Nine to 3 ball game. Tigers lead the Mustangs. That ball fouled off. Little update on the track meet. Actually, I'm getting a couple here from A.D. Bobergen. Sammy Dowd has won the 100 100-meter dash with a meet record of 11.9. Dakota O'Brien took first place in javelin, and the girls 4x200 won as well.
I would say color me surprised, but I'm not with those two.
Yeah. Sammy Dowd, and that one kind of just poked at. Shortstop comes up, makes the play. And Adrian Short takes second in the 100-meter dash with a time of 11.29.
And I'm not surprised at that either.
That seems really fast if Sammy won it with 11.9. Adrian took second with 11.29.
Well, I mean, Adrian's running against guys too, so.
No, I know, but even the jump from 11.9 to 11.29 seems like crazy.
Yeah.
So you got to think that kid that took first had to at least run probably 11.25, 26. Because we know Adrian's he's not Mr. Slowpoke.
No.
0-1 count to McDonald. Swings through that one for strike two. Sammy Dowd, quite the athlete too. I know she's out on the golf course during the fall for the girls' golf team. Obviously, we know everything about Dakota. Out on the softball field and the basketball court and
I know
track.
Wyatt Gordon's out there throwing javelin for the boys.
I know J.P. Clarkson throwing shot put for it, and Anissa Ramirez as well. For the girls, throwing shot put. Is that one hit to the third baseman? Long throw. Stretch from the first baseman, gets it there in time. Headed to the bottom of the fifth inning right here on the KNO McDonald County Sports Network. Tigers lead 9-3.
Matco Heating and Cooling in Anderson believes in providing quality work with integrity at a fair price. They offer a variety of heating and cooling services, including a preventative maintenance plan starting at $15 a month with full system checkups, discounts on repairs, and a 24-hour response time for service calls. Information at www.mac-cohvac.com or 417-845-3285. They love their community and consider their customers their neighbors. And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
B&M and Yokohama Tires are proud to sponsor McDonald County Mustang Sports. Billy Martin and his crew have over 50 years of experience keeping your car, truck, or farm vehicles on the move. They offer roadside service, on-site farm service, and in-shop tire repair and sales. Located 3 miles west of Anderson on State Highway 76, or call B&M at 417-845-3566. B&M and Yokohama, cheering on the herd.
Back here in Anderson, Missouri, Jet Aikens in at second base now for the Mustangs. Cam Compton still on the mound. Throw down from Brody is a good one. Alex Wilkerson going to be the first batter to greet Cam Compton this inning.
Now batting number 16, Alex Wilkerson.
That one up and in on Wilkerson.
I'm going to have to... Lady that gave us the scorebook, I wonder if she's using her phone for for her scorebook instead of an actual scorebook. I'm going to ask her if she is and what app she's using.
Probably that game changer right here everybody talking about. Wilkerson puts a charge into one into deep center. Let go and back. Just short of the wall.
That one sounded a little bit better hit than Hayden's, but
I think with the way the wind was blowing is what really caused that one.
And also where, because center field's a lot further than that left field wall. That might be why the wall is so much higher out there in left field too, though, is because it's probably closer than most.
Eli Hull, the batter now. 0-1 count to him. That ball gets away for ball one.
You said game changer. Is that what you said?
I think so.
To type that or write that down just in case. That might be help, like, you know, be able to keep track of like who got RBIs and what.
Yep.
Because on this manual ones, you have to, you know, write it all yourself, and if you don't write down an RBI, you don't know if how they scored. 3 balls, 1 strike here. Excuse me, on Hull, the designated hitter. One down. Ball 4.
Ball 4 taken.
Okay. I'll give it a look-see.
One out for the Tigers. Braden Wolf, the batter. Gets out of the way of that one.
He almost walked into that one himself, though. So after getting in the strike zone early in the first batter, Cam has kind of missed it last 4 or 5 pitches here.
3-0 count.
Again, these are non-competitive pitches, so batter's not even having to think, you know, too much about, am I going to swing or not?
Strike one there. 3-1 count from Compton to Wolf.
Wolf doesn't look like a very big kid.
That one fouled off for strike 2. 3-2 count, 1 out.
If he gets a little bit more like substance to him, he could have probably been a really great quarterback. Looks like he a little bit small.
Runner takes off, ball fouled off. Coach Bout makes the snag. Just kind of threw his hand up, but
that's almost like that. Who was it? Played third base for the Giants for a while. Longoria doing an interview.
Oh, yeah, and he kind of sticks his hand up as the ball's flying in.
Yeah, and catches it right before it hits the back of the head of the
Coach Allenbaugh going to take a mound visit.
I think he's already called. Yeah.
Sub in a new pitcher. We'll see who it is before we step away for a break.
Is that Killen?
I think that is Corbin Sanderson.
It is Sanderson.
Corbin Sanderson, the new pitcher for the Mustangs. We'll step away, let him get his warm-up pitches. Be back right here on the KNO McDonald County Sports Network.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But Family First wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized protection that puts your family first.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 2918 East 20th Street in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company.
Back here in Anderson, 2 runners on for the Tigers as that ball gets past Brody. Both runners move up, and it takes the double play out.
Kind of a late steal by the guy on second base. If Brody gets to that a little bit quicker, he had a chance to get him. I think he kind of just thought that he was going to make it anyway. So this is Pitzenbarger, right?
Yes. That ball pops straight up, going to get foul. So 1-2 count to Pitzenbarger.
It'll be interesting, like especially for next year, when like Hayden Lee is gone. He plays out in the center field.
Ball pops straight up, Lett coming in. Runner doesn't tag. There's your second out of the inning.
So, I think Brody plays outfield, I think, some too.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily know that because he's back here. But he could play out in center field. He's got the speed.
And, honestly, you've got Bateman out there in left field who's going to have the outfield experience, I'm sure. You'll see him in the outfield because you got to replace Pagel as well.
Yep. So you may see, a sophomore playing catcher next year.
0-1 count on the way. Down low for ball 1.
They've got J.W. Riley and then my nephew Carson. Carson's playing catcher for freshmen this year, and J.W.'s playing.
How are freshmen doing this year?
I'm not sure.
1-1 count, 2 outs.
I had to ask my sister about their schedule because on the schedule that we had, they only had 2 games. One was Neosho and one was like the last game of the year. And I'm like, what is this? So, yeah.
1-2 count on the way from Sanderson, looking for a big out, number 3. And he gets it. Good pitch from Sanderson as he gets out of the jam. Gets out of the inning. Score still 9-3, headed to the top of the 6th right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
B&M and Yokohama Tires are proud to sponsor McDonald County Mustang Sports. Billy Martin and his crew have over 50 years of experience keeping your car, truck, or farm vehicles on the move. They offer roadside service, on-site farm service, and in-shop tire repair and sales. Located 3 miles west of Anderson on State Highway 76, or call B&M at 417-845-3566. B&M and Yokohama, cheering on the herd. As your trusted American Family Insurance agent located in Anderson, we're proud to protect your dreams. When you need a teammate that you can count on, we're here for you. Whether it's home, auto, life, business, or farm insurance, we'd love to help. Contact Chris Smith and his team today at 417-845-7060 or online at chrissmithagency.com. Go Mustangs!
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Zach had to run off and go do his baseball coaching tonight, so you're going to have me for the rest of the game. Do it for the Mustangs. Tim Pagel, first pitch swinging, grounds out to the catcher, or not catcher, but the second baseman for out number 1.
Now batting number 15, Corbin Sanderson.
Now up Sanderson, who came in for Gill, or for Epling, who was sub for Gill, then came back in, and now Sanderson is out there on the mound and batting here. First pitch, fouled. I didn't see where it went, so hopefully it's not anywhere near me. It wasn't, because I'm still here. So strike 1. So 1 strike here on Sanderson. Lifted foul off the netting for strike number 2. Move that just a tad bit. Nope. Pitch taken high for ball 1. Kind of went up, and Corbin's like, well, that's too far up to take, or to swing at. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's too far outside for ball 2. Corbin thought about it, but nah, not going to. Corbin, as we were talking about, is the quarterback for the Mustangs. He lifts that one out, and it's going to get down and fall in front of the left fielder for a 2-strike, 1-out base hit here for Sanderson. So he's on base, bringing up Brody Ressler. But yeah, Corbin is I believe he is the junior varsity quarterback for this coming year. He has been at least previous year. Here's the pitch. Ball taken low to Brody for ball 1. Catcher kind of holding it there for a little bit, but calling ball for low and outside. Sanderson's got his lead. He's going. That ball's lifted up and caught. I think we're back here. Hopefully we're still back. The power went off on my equipment here, so sorry if everything kind of went crazy there for a minute, but let's see, who was that? Brody flew out to the second baseman, or first baseman, one of the two, and then Sosi flew out also to the right fielder. Excuse me. So Mustangs go quietly in that half of the inning. So since we've already got our warm-ups going and underway, we'll just keep it here, or I'll just keep it here, and fill some space, or fill some air. But yeah, Sanderson back out there on the mound for the Mustangs. As I was saying, that he is the quarterback for JV. I believe for varsity this year, Ryder Martin's going to be playing quarterback. So we'll see how that all goes for the Mustangs this year. Probably a little bit of a different type of offense than we've seen. Destin, he can throw it and run. Last year with Anthony wasn't as much of a runner as Destin is, and then Ryder probably is as much of a runner as Destin was, so we might see a little bit of that running and passing offense for, the run-pass option for the Mustangs. First pitch here taken high for ball one. And that was Hahn taking ball two. That pitch is over for strike one. Kind of got that wide strike zone there for that pitch. But with a 6-run lead here, kind of have to expand the strike zone a little bit. That pitch is a little bit too low for ball three. So 3 balls, 1 strike here on Hahn, who's the leadoff hitter for Lamar in this inning. Swung on strike 2. So full count. Sanderson's worked it back to full count here. Here's the pitch. That one's taken outside for ball 4.
Now batting number 15, Corbin Steinkamp.
Now batting is Steinkamp, the lefty. As we've said before, Mustangs don't really have any left-handed players that we've seen yet. And we haven't seen them, then they probably aren't here. That one hit him. So he's going to take his base. Hahn down to second. Torbeck.
Now batting number 6, Trent Torbeck.
Trent Torbeck. Ball taken high for ball 1. Torbeck has a pretty big hole here between right and center field. That pitch is in there for strike number 1. And a pretty big hole between second and first. First baseman's playing even with the base, holding the runner on a little bit, although you don't necessarily need to hold him on just because there's a guy on second. But he's playing even with the bag. Pitch taken high, ball 2. Ball 3 low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Got to get in the strike zone here. You don't want to walk the bases loaded with no one out. And we've got Shaw coming up. Shaw has been kind of quiet tonight, but you don't want to keep giving them opportunities to score runs. And that one's going to get to the backstop, but ball 4. Everybody advances a base. And Torbeck is on by way of the walk. Now you got Shaw. Shaw struck out and then popped out and then struck out looking in the last half inning. Or not last half inning, in the to end the fourth. After that long fourth inning that they did have. That one's in there for strike one, kind of just a get it in balloon curveball that just breaks in and hits the strike zone for strike number one. That one's lifted high. It's foul. Anybody? Nope. On top of the dugout for strike number two. Got bases loaded, no one out. 2 strikes here on Shaw. Shaw has had a quiet night, looking to get some runs here for the Tigers. Strike 3 looking, and that's the, call that the sombrero for 3 strikeout lookings, or 3 strikeouts at least. So 1 down here. Wilkerson due up here. Ripped a double in the 4th inning. So not out of the woods yet here. 1 out. Ground ball to the infield, potential double play. That pitch is just a tad bit outside for ball 1. I think 4 strikeouts is a golden sombrero. That breaking ball doesn't break for ball 2. I don't know where that phrase even comes from, but it's a phrase you hear every once in a while in baseball. Fouled, out of play for strike number 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. That ball kind of hit way down the line, so probably hit the road and is rolling down towards the football field. Here's the 2 balls, 1 strike pitch. Away for ball 3. Nowhere to put him here, so you've got to come in the strike zone. 3 balls, 1 strike, so whatever pitch you can throw over for a strike, you've got to throw here. If not, you'll walk in a run. That one's back up the middle, and it gets through for a base hit. Throw it back in. You got somebody in a... And the guy on second just ran right through the base and it got caught out at third base. So he just stood there and gets the out. Does the Mustangs. 1 run does come around to score. So give that run to Hahn. Steinkamp is over at third. Torbeck is out at third. Oh, that pitch missed somewhere. Not sure where that one missed. Out at third. Wilkerson standing on second, advancing on the rundown. That was not much of a rundown. Hall here, 2 balls. No strikes. Ground ball through the hole out at second base, and 1 run comes around to score. 2 runs going to come around to score. So Steinkamp comes and scores, and Wilkerson comes around and scores. And Hall is on with a first with a 2 RBI single. Ground foul for strike number 1. believe one more run here in this inning, I think ends the game. So if Mustangs can get out of it, they can still go into the 7th and attempt a comeback. But got to get through this half inning first. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball high, breaking ball, and doesn't break again. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3, high, just not getting that break of the breaking ball that you need to get it in there. Grounded, foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes here now on Wolf. So want to get this out here. Here's the pitch. Lifted high, deep, ranging over. Hayden Lett makes the catch. Hayden Lett runs a long way. He had a long way to go. He came over from center field and got that to, almost where the split is out there for the fence to get the 3rd out of the inning to let the Mustangs come back up and at least attempt to come back here. Only down 9, but great play there by Hayden Lett, not giving up on the game. And Mustangs do trail though by 9 here in the top of the 7th inning. You're watching Mustang Baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
As your trusted American Family Insurance agent located in Anderson, we're proud to protect your dreams. When you need a teammate that you can count on, we're here for you. Whether it's home, auto, life, business, or farm insurance, we'd love to help. Contact Chris Smith and his team today at 417-845-7060 or online at chrissmithagency.com. Go Mustangs!
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company.
And we're back here on the first pitch. Axton Bateman flies out to the 3rd baseman for out number 1. When you're down 9, you don't want to be swinging at the first pitch to, help out the pitcher and get out of it really quickly. But Bateman flies out to the 3rd baseman for out number 1. Hayden Lett, who hit a home run last at bat, due up here. Pitch taken outside for ball 1.
From the first shot of basketball season to the final pitch of baseball, McDonald County Telephone.
Sorry about that. Hit the wrong button on the laptop. That pitch is taken, ball 2. Ball 3 taken. That one's in there for strike number 1. You can take another strike here, Hayden. That one's ball 4. That was an easy one to take. Now up here is Chayton Banta. Banta reached on an error, had a sacrifice, and then struck out in his last at bat. So you know he wants to get a hit here. First pitch taken, ball 1. Ball 2, low and outside. That ball gets thrown into center field. So Hayden Letts safe out at second. Got 3 balls, no strike count here on Chayton Banta. So he can be selective and make the pitcher throw 2 strikes here. Don't want to help him out by swinging at a bad pitch. Even if it's a good pitch, you really don't want to necessarily help him out here and make him have to throw 3 good pitches. Ball 4 outside, and Chayton draws the walk. Now due up for the Mustangs is Jed Akins. He came out earlier in that last half inning to play second. But we've got a timeout here for coach's visit. So coach is going to go out and talk to his pitcher. And he's done, so he's going to make the trek back into the dugout and ball put back in play. One out here. Jed Akins due up. 2 people on base. First pitch in there for strike number 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 2 men on. Strike 3 looking. Got to swing the bat there. You can't, when you're down 9, you got to be swinging the bat here. So Noah McDonald due up here for the Mustangs. Swung on strike 1 for McDonald. Here's the pitch. Swung on strike 2. Mustangs down to their last strike here. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 looking, and as I said, you can't strike out looking when you're down 9. You got to be out there swinging the bat. Mustangs fall, though, 12-13 in this game. We'll be back here shortly with some final thoughts. You're watching Mustang Baseball on KNEO Mustang Sports Network.
From the first shot of basketball season to the final pitch of baseball, McDonald County Telephone and Internet believes every play deserves to be celebrated. That's why we're proud to sponsor McDonald County Athletics, providing the fast and reliable internet you need to stream games, share highlights, and cheer on our Mustangs. Delivering internet and telephone to Anderson, Jane, and Pineville, we offer broadband services on a fiber optic network. Find out more at olmac.net or give us a call at 417-223-4313.
Proudly supporting the Mustang baseball team is Mustang Gardens, owned and operated by Fawcett Greenhouses in Neosho, Missouri. Mustang Gardens is a full-service garden center and is open during the months of March through June and September and October. Located at 500 State Highway 76 in Anderson, Missouri, spring is here, and Mustang Gardens can provide you with supplies for all your gardening needs. For more information, call 417-845-6015. Go Mustangs!
And we're back here in McDonald County. Mustangs do fall to a good Lamar team. They lose 12-3, excuse me. But Mustangs had some opportunities, just couldn't get enough runs across the board there. Had a few innings for the defense that kind of got away from them. Allowed Lamar to score some runs there. But Mustangs kept on fighting to that last inning, or to that last at bat there. Hayden Lent with a great play out in center field, or actually it was in right field, but coming over from center field, and then also hitting the home run in the fifth inning, I believe it was. The fifth inning there to, put the Mustangs on the board and get a little bit closer. But that'll be it for me tonight. Zach has had to leave earlier, as we said, but we'll have a game Monday against Neosho at Neosho. The game is at 5 o'clock. I can't leave yet too soon because it's senior night. I completely forgot we are doing the senior night festivities, so we're going to keep it here and do that. We do have a few seniors graduating tonight, in a couple weeks. So we'll let them get situated and set up for all of that, and then we'll have that game for you, or not that game, but the ceremony. Not sure if the JV is playing tonight or not. If I find out, though, I will let you know. But, so I don't know where they're going to do the senior night festivities at. If they're going to do it out in front of home plate or over by the dugout. But we'll find out shortly, and I'll direct the camera that way as soon as I find out. But gonna step away for just a quick second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. I had to check with. I saw one of the Lamar people using an app for their scorebook, so I wanted to see what app that was, so I don't have to actually use an actual scorebook anymore. Maybe be able to get a little bit better stats, keep better accurate counts of stuff, but. They tell me what it is, so okay. I think they're gonna do it way down there. So I'm gonna move the camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Baseball Senior Night 2025. Tonight we honor 5 young men who have been a huge part of our program and committed the last 4 years. Our first senior tonight is Caden Most.
Caden Most, our first senior of the night.
Caden is the son of Michelle Black and Justin Black.
Is he coming down here? Oh, he is.
baseman. His message to his teammates: do the right thing, not for others, but for yourself. Big round of applause for senior Caden Most.
Okay, they're going out to the pitching mound, so we'll keep it there.
Our next senior tonight is Connor Gill.
Second senior is Connor Gill.
Connor is the son of Sabrina Washam and Kenny Gill. He's played baseball for 4 years. His future plans include going into tech school for construction. His message to his teammates is, keep grinding down the stone. Senior Connor Gill. Next senior is Noah McDonald.
Next senior up is Noah McDonald.
Noah is the son of Matthew McDonald. He's played baseball for 9 years. His future plans include going to college for physical therapy. His message to his teammates: keep playing and have fun. Senior Noah McDonald. Next senior is Hayden Lett.
Next senior for the Mustangs is Hayden Lett.
Hayden is the son of Adam and Patty Lett. He's played baseball for 12 years. His future plans include playing baseball at the University of the Ozarks and studying pre-physical therapy. His message to his teammates: it's been fun playing with you guys. Let's get this win. Senior Hayden Lett.
Hayden Lett, I believe, has signed to play at University of the Ozarks. Tim Pagel is our final senior of the night.
Tim is the son of Mike and Aaron Pagel. He's played baseball for 14 years. His future plans include attending Crowder for a business degree. His message to his teammates: it's been fun. Let's catch a dub. Senior Tim Pagel.
Senior Tim Pagel. He's going to go to Crowder.
One more big round of applause for these 5 great young gentlemen that we're proud to call Mustangs.
There's our seniors for the Mustangs: Tim Pagel, Hayden Lett, Noah McDonald, Connor Gill, and Caden Most. So the seniors will get their gifts from the underclassmen, and then say all their goodbyes. But they still have a couple more weeks of school left, and a couple more games, including a district tournament coming up soon. So Neosho will be in Neosho though Monday. Game starts at 5 o'clock, so Zach and I will be there, barring any weird weather or anything like that happening. But we thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Mustangs do fall 12 to 3. I keep wanting to say 13 for whatever reason, but do appreciate you guys watching tonight, and that'll be it for us here in McDonald County. Again, have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.